When I visit our residential care institutions, whether our children's homes or places of safety, I can see that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing under the Child Care and Protection Act. Yes, we give them 3 meals a day. Yes, we provide them with education by sending them to school. Yes, we provide them with security. But in my interactions with the children, I can still feel that something is wrong. There is a gap. Something is still missing. You see, it is not enough to just feed and clothe a child and give them a safe and comfortable place to live. Children need to be loved. They need to feel loved. They need access to extracurricular activities. They need to be nurtured. They need to develop self-worth and self-esteem. Yes, they need discipline, but we need to encourage them to be the best that they can be. Surely the answer simply is not to just increase the budget year after year and hope that more children will actually get served. The answer is to reorganize the child care sector, beginning at the point of entry. This year, we have made a number of changes to our finances to improve the residential care system. These changes will be effective through A, increased capital expenditure for the upgrading of some of our state institutions, including the allocation of some of our recurrent expenditure towards significantly improving the care offered in our homes. B, ensuring that the right people with the right skills and training and attitude are in the positions to take care of our children. C, implementing co-curricular and extracurricular programs, as well as training in social graces in our children's homes. D, making amendments to the legislation and regulation to enhance child care and protection. And E, strengthening and expanding the Children and Family Support Unit of the CDA to continue the rollout of our parenting seminars. We'll have to introduce the following to the sector: a new case management system as a technological upgrade to bolster our efforts to standardize and harmonize the services to our children. We also have to introduce a model care center to point the way to new standards of care, and we also have to build a therapeutic facility to cater to the needs of a significant cohort of children in care. We will also begin in this financial year a review of the licensing regime for privately operated children's homes and places of safety. The aim of this exercise is to ensure that all entities licensed to operate as children's homes and places of safety not only have the physical facilities, but are also fit and proper with staff and the requisite training and experience to offer the new standards of care that we will be insisting this year upon them. We will insist that these licensees present credible business plans to sustain the required levels of service that we expect. The best place for children is really with a family, preferably their natural family. And we must do all that we can to keep children in or return them to the care of their family. Mr. Speaker, let me be very, very clear, lest someone gets it misconstrued. I am not proposing to keep children with parents who harm or neglect them. What I'm proposing to do is help parents to become better mothers, better fathers, and fit to raise their own children. We have begun the process. This first step required us to expand the mandate of the CDA to include helping parents to become better caregivers by giving them the support they need to nurture and raise their children and effectively assume their child-rearing responsibilities. Over the past few months, Mr. Speaker, we've begun construction of child-friendly spaces in police stations in selected parishes. This was a controversial move, Mr. Speaker, simply because there was some misunderstanding about what we were doing. So I want to be clear. We do not and we are not building comfortable places to lock up people's children. The truth is, Mr. Speaker, that several children interface with police stations every day. Children who are lost, for example, and sometimes they have to spend some time waiting for their parents or children's officers to come and get them. Shouldn't they be able to wait in a proper facility with good ventilation, comfortable and secure accommodation, suitable bathroom facilities, and perhaps books or games to reduce their level of anxiety as they pass the time? We started with 4 stations in the first phase: Barretttown in St. James, Moneague in St. Anne, Bridgeport in St. Catherine, and Nain in St. Elizabeth. Another 4 police stations are to be selected for improvement under this project in this financial year. Our goal in the Ministry of Youth and Culture, in conjunction with the Ministry of National Security, Justice, Education and Health, is to have 1 child-friendly police station per parish. The review of the Child Care and Protection Act is proceeding. We held our national consultations and received our written submissions with recommendations for amending the Act. We're undertaking a review of the Adoption of Children Act, which was first introduced in 1958. It is way overdue for an upgrade. In the review, we're attempting to harmonize the Adoption Act with the Trafficking in Persons Act to help address new and emerging practices that affect the safety and well-being of our children. I'm pleased that this debate is taking place during Child Month. This is not only a very special time of year when we celebrate our children, but it is also the time when the nation makes a very deliberate effort to assess the state of the Jamaican child and how we really are all doing as leaders, parents, caregivers, teachers, to give each child a better life. Mr. Speaker, I can confidently say that the Ministry of Youth and Culture has been doing our part to work and certainly improve the lives of children in Jamaica.